Hello and welcome back. In this video, we will understand about arithmetic operators, which are very basic. It comes under binary operators. That means in order to use this operator, two operands are required. That is, two values are required. For an instance, if I want to use plus operator, plus comes under arithmetic operator. I need two operands. Two operands means two value. Example, 10 plus 2. Only then I can perform the addition here. So this operator can be applied on two operands. Operands means such a value on which operator is used to operate or to perform the operation. Fine. We have discussed this in the fundamentals of operators also. However, this comes under the binary operator. That means two operands or two values are needed in order to perform the operation. Here we have addition, subtraction, multiplication, division and modulus. Very simple they are. Addition to add two numbers, division to subtraction to subtract two numbers, multiplication it will multiply two numbers, division it will divide first number by second, and then we have modulo which will give us the remainder whenever you perform the division. Let's directly understand by opening the Eclipse IDE and see what happens here very quickly. Let me open the Eclipse IDE. As you can see, I have opened the Eclipse IDE. For an instance, if I have two values here, integer type number 1 equals to 10 and integer type number 2 equals to 20, and if I want to just perform the addition, very simple, number 1 plus number 2, whatever is the result, I will store back inside a variable called as res, which is again of integer type. This is the addition operator which comes under arithmetic. They are very basic. No addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, what you have learned in your primary school days. Same here also. I will print system.out.println, and if I just have to print here system.out.println res, that means result, and if I run this program, you can see on your screen you will be getting the result as 30, which is 10 plus 20 is 30. Fine. Directly also you can check directly by printing the values. Every time you need not to store in a variable and then perform the operation. Right now we are here to just check the operators. So directly let me write the values here. If I just say here 10 minus 2, of course the result will be 8 here. So if I have to just run this application, let me run it, which you can see on your screen. Let me say always save. Okay. And if I just run, you can see 8 we are getting. Similarly, if I have to perform the other operations, let me just write down the code here. As you can see, I have written the basic code here. 10 minus 2 is 8. 10 into 2 is 20. 10 divided by 2, it is 5, right? So 2 5s are 10. So hence it is 10 divided by 2 is 5. They are basic addition, subtraction and multiplication operators which you can perform whenever there is a need of performing such basic operations. These operators can be used. One important operator here, which is modulo operator, or you can say modulus, which is important here, which you need to understand. So modulo operator will give you a reminder. For an instance, if I say system.out.println, if I say here 10 and I will say here mod 2, 10 mod 2. If you divide 10 by 2, what will be the reminder which you will be getting it? So let me just run this application. If I run this application, you can see on your screen you are getting 0. 0 is the reminder. What do you mean by that? In your childhood, in your school primary math, you might have learned this, a way to divide the numbers. I want to divide 10. So I'll say here by 2. 2 5s are 10. The reminder is 0. Modulo operator will give you this reminder. For an instance, suppose I have 20 here and I want to divide by 10. I'll say here 10 2s are 20. The reminder is 0. The modulo operator will give you 0. Making sense? Now if I just have to say here, for an instance, I will say here 3 and I will say here 3s are 9. The remainder is 1. So modulo operator will give you 1. This result will be given by the modulo operator. Same thing you will see. Let me open the Eclipse IDE. Now you can see 10 mod 2, the remainder will be 0. The output here will be 0. If I have to say system.out.println, I will say 20 mod 10. That means if you divide 20 by 10, 10 twos are 20, the remainder will be 0 here. You can notice the output also. If I just have to run this, and you can see output is 0 again. Now if I have to say system.out.println, and I would like to just say here maybe 10 mod 3. 10 mod 3. Of course, if you try to divide 10 by 3, the remainder will be 1. Because 3 3s are 9, the balance will be 1, the remainder will be 1. That will be the output here. Let me just run here. See, we are getting it. One more important part which you need to understand here is whenever the numerator value, the first value is greater than the second value, the denominator value, first value is greater than the second value, then it will divide and give you the remainder. However, if I have to say here, maybe 10, and I'll say here mod 20, 10 mod 20. If the first value is less than the second value, then it will not give the remainder. Whatever is there is the first value, that will be the output here. I will say here, the output here will be 10. For an instance, if I just have to say here 3 mod, maybe I'll say here 5. The output here will be 3. So whenever the first value is greater than the second value, then it will divide the first value by second value, and whatever is the remainder, it will give you. For an instance, 10 mod 2. That means 10 will be divided by 2, and whatever remainder you will get, that remainder will be the output. If you divide 10 by 2, the remainder will be 0. Nothing will be balanced. If you divide 10 by 3, 3 3s are 9, 1 will be the remainder. Fine. However, right now, the first value, the numerator, or you can say first value is less than the second value, then the output will be the first value itself. It will not give you the remainder. Let me just run this program, and you can see here 10 we are getting, 3 we are getting. Why? Because the first value is less than the second value. This also about the modulo operator, which you need to understand, which will be helpful for going forward. That's all for this video. These are very basic operators when it comes to especially the arithmetic operation. If you want to perform any of the basic arithmetic operators or operations, then definitely you can use either of these operators. Thank you so much for being with me in this video. We will meet again in the next video.